Okay guys, welcome back. This is your old pal Hondo doing a quick video for you guys on another survival video on flint and steel kits. What we got in front of you guys is a piece of Amazon English Konvoy SG. I think that's what it's called, Konvoy SG flint. This is English flint. You can tell it's a lot lighter color than my Kanawha chert that I use all the time. Now, why would you want to buy flint? I guess you don't know how to hunt for flint, or find stuff like that in your area. I guess buying flint would be a good idea, and this stuff is fairly cheap. I think I bought it a few years ago. It's when I first started getting into flint and steel kits. You can buy other different types of chert site from different countries, different parts of the world on eBay as well, but this is the Konvoy SG version of it. We're gonna test it out, and it's standard English flint, and it's pretty good stuff. I've used it for a couple years, and I'm gonna show you a few techniques how to sharpen your flint if it does get dull. Now, the type of flint you would want to use is a flint with a ridge that points up. When you're using a flint and steel, it makes it a lot easier to bounce a spark into charred material. Here is one of my pieces of chert. As you can see, there's a lot of ramps that point up. So basically, I see a lot of improper technique where guys will put the charred material underneath the stone. You want to put it on top of the stone where there's a ridge pointing up, and now to test to see if your stone has any dullness is to take your flint and steel and rake it down, and if you see any spark, that means it's still sharp. Now basically napping a stone, kind of napping your flint in order to sharpen the edges up again. Now, when you usually are sharpening a stone, you want to find the ledge that points down. You want to hold the stone down, and then take the back of your flint and steel and just use it like a bopper to resharpen the edge, just very lightly. You got to hit it very hard, but you want to hit that facing edge that faces down. That way, when you flip it back over, you're using this edge that has a ramp that's pointing up as a surface to strike. Now, there's a bunch of different techniques you can use with flint and steel. You can like hold the charred material on top of the stone and rake it over the stone like that to get a piece of to get that spark to bounce in there. I don't like this method because it's a really dangerous method, but you can take it in one hand and strike it down into the charred material. I actually I think I cut myself the last time I did that. Let's see, right here I cut myself when I was trying to do it the last time. So inherently this method can be dangerous. When you're hitting it like this, you can hit your knuckles, so keep that in mind. But we're going to test out this English flint, which is renowned for being hardness is 7. I think my stuff is pretty hard too, and will chew up the back end of a flint and steel kit. Now, this flint and steel kit is the ESSI, which is made out of 1090 carbon steel. It has multiple uses. You can also use it as a ferrocerium rod striker. You can use it as a bow drill divot. I've used it before. I don't really like bow drill, and then its final use, which is a flint and steel striker. Okay guys, we're going to test this out, show you a few methods on how to make a fire with flint and steel with the Konvoy SG, which is English flint, which is world famous for being some of the best stuff compared to my my West Virginia black chert. As you can tell, there's a lot of difference between Kanawha black chert and English flint. But if you guys can't find chert or quartzite or some type of hard stone to bang off your flint and steel, Amazon have an option. You could also buy their flint and steel kits as well, which are really good. I've seen a lot of good reviews. On their flint and steel kits, their flint strikers, and it comes with a kit with a small tin and a leather carrying case. It comes from England. This is good stuff. I do recommend it if you can't find a type of shirt or quartz in your area. We'll get into showing you how to use the Konvoy SG flint from Amazon, which is good stuff. Love it. This English flint is really good stuff, guys. Okay, guys, we're over here. We're gonna make a fire, and like I said, if you want to sharpen your flint, now this is the Konvoy SG flint. Now it does kind of have a ridge that pointed up. If you're going to use the Konvoy SG flint from Amazon and it's dull, you could just take the back of your flint and steel kit and just find the ledge that's pointing down in an upward position, and you can just resharpen that. You just hit that edge a little bit, the edge you like to use a lot. By sharpening it, it makes it have a little bit more. By sharpening it, it makes it to where it'll spark a lot better. Just take the back of your flint and steel striker and just knock off little chunks. You want to, it's like basically flint knapping, sort of. And it just knocks off chunks to where it sharpens that edge back up whenever it gets dull, and it will go dull eventually. Okay, now I think we're sharp here, and let's try it out. Oh yeah, there you go. Showering sparks now after we sharpen the edge down. I've used this one for a couple years. This big stone like this from Konvoy SG is a really good stone. As you can see, it's a little bit lighter than my Kanawha chert, but we'll try it out and show you why I like it. And pretty much English flint is probably one of the best when it comes to making a fire. And I'm going to show you guys the proper technique in using a flint and steel again. I know it's probably been done to death. Okay, there it goes. Finally got it. There we go. Takes a while. I don't know if it's because of the char cloth or whatnot, but it worked finally. We got the ember on it that we wanted, and this does work in different methods of making fire. You gotta blow it to flame. Okay, there you go. There you guys go. Well, there you go. The English flint from Konvoy SG. There you guys go. It does work. Honestly, I don't think it works as good as my Kanawha black shirt, but you know, if you're in a pinch and you can't find flint in your area, and your area is not known for flint, I guess you could buy it online. It does work. Like I said, my stuff works a lot better than this when it comes to flint and steel, but I mean, it's all in preference. English steel is world famous for, you know, flint and steel, flintlock rifles, and using it as a cutting tool. If you wanted to nap it into a knife or an arrowhead, it works. It's maybe not as good as my Kanawha shirt. I don't really have any quartz to, you know, compare it to. I just have my Kanawha shirt, but you know, in a pinch, English flint from Konvoy SG will work for you guys. If you like this video, please hit the like, share, and subscribe on a few techniques how to sharpen your flint. And a review on the Konvoy SG English flint works good. I give it like a 4 out of 5. Mine being a 5, this being a 4, but still, it's usable. It works for flint and steel. It's been your old pal Hondo. Hondo out, everybody.